In disappointment for Ireland, they were 36-0 winners at home to Scotland in Cork, did what they had to do. But England, alas, in Pau, were victorious away to France. Not an easy place to go and win, and they were behind in that game, and they did so in impressive fashion. So I suppose, Fiona, you got to hand it to them and say, well done, England.
I suppose.
Fiona, you have to say it.
I have to, do I, Joe? No, look, they were physically dominant in that second half against France, but you've got to feel for those Irish guys. I mean,
France are frustrating. France are very frustrating.
So frustrating. Yeah. We were shouting and cheering at some of the magical rugby that was being displayed on attack, and then at defence, myself and Maddie were nearly crying at times. Pillars missing, just crazy stuff. But look, that's the joy of watching France sometime. It
would strike you, there's not a huge amount between France, England, Ireland this year's edition.
Yeah, and that's a great thing for the tournament. It's so close and it's exciting and it's dramatic, for sure. You know, these under-20s championships have grown enormously in the last few years. Like they were something that happened that no one watched. Now they're on television in front of packed stadiums, and that's obviously great for the game and great for the young players involved. But it was, and I do, you know, you've got to give England credit there. But I think it's another example of championship wins games. Defence wins championships. And as Fiona said, the most basic defence the French got wrong tonight, letting attackers off the 9 run straight through the hole. And you can't win doing that. It doesn't matter whether you're at Pau or anywhere. And they handed it to the English. There was one try, the intercept try, the English were offside. But in the end, that had nothing to do with it. They scored that many tries that it was all over. And the French really imploded, which is very disappointing for the Irish guys, thinking that the French would have put up much more of a contest at home.
Yeah, well, we had an interesting perspective in that we were getting a feed from Cork of the Irish players watching the game in the big screen. It's fair to say I don't think they were overly impressed with some of the French play at certain points, staring in disbelief.